Let's talk with men's basketball coach Eric Henderson in our weekly update. And, Coach, you had an interesting week, to say the least. Impressive performance at home on two different occasions. Battle-tested with a top 15 team on the road in Arizona. Where is your team at right now?
Yeah, really proud of our guys' effort last week. I thought our focus was really consistent, and that's something that we've been talking about and wanting to improve on, is just our approach to things and our effort and our consistent effort, more importantly, and really proud of our guys' effort, approach. The North Alabama game, I thought we came out and really were aggressive at home, and it was a good win for us. That's a good basketball team, and then heading out to Arizona, weren't really sure what to expect. We played USC tough, and then kind of didn't compete real well at Nebraska, which was disappointing. But then, when we get out to Arizona, and our compete level was at a high level. So was really proud of that, and still left a few things on the table. The other thing we're really working on is that turnover deal, and that wasn't so hot at Arizona, but our consistent effort was. And that certainly kept us in the ball game against a very, very talented and one of the best teams in the country. And then, to be able to come home and have an epilepsy awareness game and take care of business with Mississippi Valley State, it certainly ended on a good note.
2-1 last week. You talked about the level of compete, the effort. Kind of goes hand to hand with confidence. This team seems like it has a lot more confidence than it did when it took the floor in Lincoln just a week and a half ago.
Yeah, we care about each other. There's no doubt about that. And when you care about each other, you're going to give a more consistent effort. And when you do that, you deserve to be confident. So it all goes hand in hand. So we're playing. We believe in ourselves. We believe in the process. We believe in getting better every single day. And if we do that, we're going to like where this season ends. But we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to, take one day at a time and just get better that day, and then let the chips fall where they may.
You're okay with turnovers in certain situations, certain types of turnovers. It's the unforced errors, which more often than not have been the cause of turnovers, that frustrates you.
Yeah, and that's been the case. I don't think we're turning the basketball over because we're playing too fast, which is the case for some teams and at times. But that's really not this team's deal. We need they do seem to be more careless than forced, and that's what we need to clean up. And if you're making aggressive mistakes and you happen to turn the basketball over, it is what it is. We need to live with some of those right now. It's just our concentration level needs to be at a high level, and if we can cut some of those turnovers out, then we're going to be much more efficient offensive basketball team.
All right, let's in capsule form talk about your two opponents this week. Wednesday, Samford comes to Frost Arena. Tough place to play for opponents. You're undefeated here this year, but might be the best team that's been here this year. This is a good team coming into Frost on Wednesday.
Very good basketball team. We know Jackrabbit Nation will come out and support, and we're going to need them all because they are a very good basketball team. They're a well-balanced team. They can score inside, and they also have a couple guys that can really shoot it from the perimeter. And their point guard's very, very dynamic. He's averaging 14 points a game and almost 10 assists. So he gets everybody involved. And when you do that, that team is going to play with confidence when you share the ball like that, kind of like we have, and so they're ready, they're hungry, and they're certainly improving as well. So I'm sure they're excited to get to Frost Arena, and it should be a heck of a game.
Saturday after Thanksgiving, just a brief day to enjoy it. Then you'll fly out Friday for the Saturday game, which will be on Big Ten Network against Indiana. When you look at the matchup with the Hoosiers, again, another historic program, historic facility, and a Big Ten team that has notched some nice wins this year. Won't be an easy task out in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, there's no doubt. The history and tradition is pretty special there, so it'll be nice to get to Assembly Hall and check that out. But it's more than that. It's about just another opportunity to get our guys together, face another Miller brother, and see what happens. They play very similar to each other. I'm sure they talk every day, and a lot of the same beliefs. So they play a similar style to Arizona. So we'll have our hands full there as well. But like I said before, it's always good to just get our guys together, and we're always up for a challenge. So it's exciting times. There's no doubt.